I have absolutely no resources or materials in my insanecraft world, and we're going to fix that today by creating a pretty powerful farm that will give me plenty of resources that I will need. But before I get into the video, I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe and possibly like the video, as it would support me a lot. But anyway, back to the video. It's been 5 months since I've played in this world, but I have gathered everything I've gotten and I've moved to a pretty decent location. Here's everything that I had. I picked up some other stuff on the way. But today I'm going to do something that I did a long time ago, and I'm going to set up another chicken farm. These chickens are actually really powerful. What I was doing was actually not the best way to use them, so we're gonna change that and we're gonna make a really overpowered farm that will generate me thousands of resources. But first, I'm going to make my first roost, and then I also believe I will need a breeder. Yes, a chicken breeder, which needs a single seed. I may have a seed. No, I don't. I'll go and get one. This should be really easy. There we go. And just like that, I have my... Oh, oops. Did this backwards. Just like that, I have a breeder. I will need more than one roost at one point, but for now, this should be fine. And then lastly, I believe I'm going to need something to capture these chickens to actually be able to put them inside of the block, which I will need a feather, a stick, and an egg. And I actually killed that's actually kind of a coincidence. I recently killed something that did drop a feather. Not sure what it's called, but there you go. And then I also have an egg. And of course, sticks, really easy to get. So it should be something like this. Yes, there we go. And now it's for the most annoying part, which is actually catching these chickens, because for some reason, I never can find them. Okay, so I have collected all the chickens that I will need. The reason why there was no clips of me showing them is because it took a long time. As you can see, is this one last use actually? I have no idea. But either way, I tried to collect 16 of each chicken, but for some reason sand chickens were a little bit harder to find. But yeah, it was hard to find. I literally searched around until I found one biome that was actually really good for these, and then I collected a lot from there. But now the next step is to actually build the rest of these. I only have one, and I'm going to need a lot more than that. And I also need to breed them, but I need to check something. How does this work? Okay, yes, this is what I didn't do. I never bred the same chicken with itself, never realizing that I'm pretty sure they give you a stronger variation of that chicken. We'll see how this comes out, but I'm pretty sure I didn't do that. But either way, I need to make a lot more of these roosts. Okay, yes, this is what I missed out on. So these stats are really important, and honestly, one of these maxed out chickens with, I think it can go up to 10, so growth 10, gain 10, and strength 10, is probably better than 16 of these straight up regular log chickens, and I never did that. So that's why I never thought this mod was actually that good, but now that I know that you can do this, I know it's broken. But either way, I got 6 more roosts. Let's put these down. Like so. Okay, that should be good, and that's definitely gonna be enough for now. But I'm going to need to max out all of this, but more importantly, for the people that don't know this mod, they probably think it's pretty trash, because as you can see, there's maybe log chickens, you know, of course, maybe getting some logs from the chickens would be good, bone chickens, flint, kind of useless chickens overall, but you can actually breed them with other chickens to get better chickens. For example, an iron chicken can be breeded with a bone and a flint chicken. So I'm actually going to do that now, because that is definitely something that I want. Now, the more chickens you have, the faster it is actually, so that's always good. I think I'm going to just dedicate this entire chest to the chickens. But the only problem I have now is they need seeds. So I think it shouldn't be too bad, because I think I can... Yeah, I can collect seeds pretty fast. But since it is modded, you get a bunch of seeds rather than just one. Okay, and I've returned, and I have a lot of seeds now. I just need to actually transform them into the seeds. I'm pretty sure this should work, and actually, I think the chunk wasn't loaded, so it was not breeding the chickens. Oh well. And just to confirm, this should be... I know it's a chance, but I feel like... Okay, flint and white. What does it say? Oh, bone white. Okay, bone white and flints. Yes, this should be it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. It is actually going by quite fast since I have a high number of chickens. And I might as well throw in some of these guys. And one thing that I do have to do, I gathered up some obsidian with the good old vein miner. Makes it a lot faster, but it does mean that I'm gonna have to go to the Nether. And I know I can survive, but actually, I'm not sure. Because, like, with what I got, all I really have is the injection that I got literally 5 months ago. But I'm hoping that's good enough. We will have to find out, I guess. And I also need one more flint for a flint and steel in order to light it. So, yeah, I don't have any flint. So I'm going to have to wait for this guy to generate at least one. And then I'll throw him back in here so they can breed. And also, I do want to actually test out this guy. How fast... Here, let's compare, actually. So let's see. I'm going to take just one of these guys. Let's see. And this isn't even the max. So as you can see, it's roughly... Yeah, it's slow. But compared to this... Yeah, compared to this, it's like maybe double its speed. And like I said, it can go up to growth 10, gain 10, and strength 10. Making the chicken generate resources a lot faster. But now that I have my flint, I can throw it back in there, and they can start breeding again. And then iron, I should have, yep, right here. Just throw these two in, there we go. And then I'm going to make this portal pretty far away, because it's most likely if I were to place it near my base, they're going to absolutely destroy my base. So let's just build it here. And just like that, a good old portal that looks... just like a basic portal, I don't know. But this is where we're gonna find it. Actually, we're gonna find better chickens. I need a better chicken catcher thing. Chicken catcher, yes. I need a better one of those because mine is low in durability. Oh, and just like that, we actually got our first iron chicken. I will throw this in the chest immediately and head over to the nether portal. Oh, and just like that, I actually, right next to the portal was some chicken. I only see quartz chicken though. Oh my gosh, these things are everywhere actually. I'm gonna go for roughly 16, so breeding is a lot faster if I ever want to try to get a maxed out quartz chicken. I'm gonna ignore absolutely everything besides these chickens. What the heck? Why is he aggro? Okay. Oh, here's soul sand. Okay, I have 16 quartz. I just need soul sand, and there might be one more. I have no idea. I absolutely hate the nether, so I avoid being here pretty much all the time. Because it's just... the mobs here are quite interesting. You know what? I actually think that's everything I need. I think there's only 2 chickens. And if there is, I can always go back and get some more. If I ever feel like I need to. Because honestly... I do not want to go back there. But just like that, I got myself a quartz chicken. I also got some soul sand chickens, and these guys are continuing to breed, which is of course great. But unfortunately, that's actually going to do it for today's episode. I will probably work on this here and there, but besides really just setting it up, it's more of a waiting type of deal that you have to kind of just wait for breeding, and then of course for it to gather some resources. But hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.